A district attorney in New Mexico hasn't ruled out criminal charges in the death of Halyna Hutchins on the Rust movie set. A spokesperson confirmed Tuesday, noting the shooting remains under active investigation. News of the ongoing potential for criminal charges was first reported on Tuesday by the New York Times following a phone interview with Mary Carmack Altwies, the district attorney for Santa Fe County. "We haven't ruled out anything," Mary Carmack Altwies was quoted as saying to the Times in a phone interview. "Everything at this point, including criminal charges, is on the table." Carmack Altwies told the Times the term prop gun is misleading and the gun that killed Hutchins was a legit gun, describing it as an antique-era appropriate gun. According to the report, Carmack Altwies said the investigation is focusing on ballistics to determine what kind of rounds were used and who placed them in the gun fired by actor Alec Baldwin. "There were an enormous amount of bullets on this set, and we need to find out what kinds they were," Carmack Altwies was quoted as saying. The district attorney is expected to participate in a news conference with the Santa Fe County Sheriff's Office scheduled for Wednesday morning. The district attorney also said news reports crew members were using guns with live ammunition for target practice hours before the fatal shooting occurred were unconfirmed. The DA was referring in part to the founder and CEO of the rap, Sharon Waxman, telling CNN's Don Lemon Monday, citing information from an individual with knowledge of the set. Rust crew members used guns with live ammunition and engaged in a pastime called plinking hours before Hutchins was shot. One of the guns used was later handed to Baldwin, who fired the shot that killed Hutchins, 42, and injured director Joel Souza, the rap reported. "They go out into the rural areas and they shoot at beer cans. This is with live ammunition. We learned that this happened the morning of the day that Halyna Hutchins was killed," Waxman said. Waxman told CNN plinking is common when there's downtime during a shoot. CNN has not been able to confirm the rap's reporting. When asked by the rap for comment on this reporting, Rust producers referred back to their previous statements sent to media outlets, including CNN. "The safety of our cast and crew is the top priority of Rust Productions and everyone associated with the company. Though we were not made aware of any official complaints concerning weapon or prop safety on set, we will be conducting an internal review of our procedures while production is shut down. We will continue to cooperate with the Santa Fe authorities in their investigation and offer mental health services to the cast and crew during this tragic time." Gun went off as Baldwin practiced quick draw, Ed says. Souza, who was injured in the shoulder, told investigators the prop gun went off as Baldwin was practicing drawing his gun, according to an affidavit for a search warrant. Souza spoke to investigators Friday, according to the affidavit released by the Santa Fe County Sheriff's Office on Sunday. He told them Baldwin was sitting in a pew in a church building setting, and he was practicing a cross draw. The affidavit said, "A cross draw is when a shooter pulls the weapon from a holster on the opposite side of the body from the draw hand." Souza was looking over Hutchins' shoulder when he heard what sounded like a whip and then a loud pop, according to the affidavit. He also confirmed to an investigator he heard the term cold gun on set, meaning the firearm should have been empty. According to the warrant, Souza said 3 people had been handling the firearms for scenes. They were checked by the armorer and first assistant director and then given to the actor using them. The investigator said Souza was unaware of anyone on set being checked to see whether they had live ammunition on them before or after the scenes were filmed. The only thing checked are the firearms to avoid live ammunition being in them. Joel stated there should never be live rounds whatsoever near or around the scene, the affidavit said. Attorney Gloria Allred said Tuesday, "Script supervisor Mamie Mitchell has evidence and information that will be helpful in this investigation." Mitchell was standing very close to Hutchins and Souza, she said, and called 911, Allred said. "Halyna was a friend and close colleague of Mamie," Allred said. "She is devastated by the loss of her friend, who was an extraordinary woman." Allred said Mitchell has been interviewed by the sheriff's office and will not be speaking to the media.